The human condition, as the Buddhists would say, is prone to suffering. This is not negative, by the way. It just means that we are continuously dissatisfied and that we are, in a very real sense, always looking for the next big dopamine hit. We are the smart apes. So smart even that we can shape our world to our needs. We are always climbing towards the peak of the mountain, only to realize that once we reach the top, there is always a higher mountain nearby. Our society right now is shaped in a way that we can only go up, because going down would mean imminent disaster. This is, as I see it, not the case. Being at the top of said mountain is an unstable position, and from the top you can only go down. Wouldn't it be better to stay in the valley and explore our options in a collateral way? Right now, we are exploring other planets, have more computing power in our pockets than ever thought imaginable. We can even cure some types of cancer. Though, on the other side of the planet, people are still suffering from easily curable diseases and famine. My point in all of this, our current behavior just doesn't hold up. I think it is very important for me to add that this is a problem of the collective human psyche, and that this collective mindset, at first, has helped create more quality of life and possibilities. Though, as for everything, old ways are not always sustainable, and sometimes we need to flow with the river or drown trying to succumb. The same holds up for climate change. Adapt for it or go down with it. Now here's the deal. I don't think humanity will suddenly change its behavior for the better. It doesn't seem likely that we will convince 7 billion people at once. However, hope to me is not lost. Remember when I told you at the beginning of the video that we can shape our world to our needs? We can still harness this power to our advantage. Often laughed at, designers and artists are often portrayed as useless and poor without any real life use. Joke's on them, because we know they are much more than that and they don't even realize it. As masters of psychology and human emotion, we know how to influence and convince others, often in a subconscious but very real manner. This is how we should do it. Look at the examples like the Jewish Museum in Berlin or your average day hostile architecture. We know how to make people uncomfortable on purpose and in some cases even let them desire these awkward places. Now fast forward to climate change. Our Earth, with current technologies, can definitely sustain every human life. It's just that we are greedy. One-day delivery is a perfect demonstration of this. It takes up so much more energy than standard delivery, but current day society doesn't accept anything less. This is not in the scope of architecture at all, but it signifies the bigger problem. For example, it is estimated that more than 78% of our daily energy needs go to heating our homes. Green solutions are available like the heat pump. It can operate at 600% efficiency, but because we want our homes to be heated immediately, we crank up the power and it quickly loses this efficiency. We are not used to delay of gratification anymore, and it is literally killing our planet. As architects, we have the absolute power to change this behavior without the end consumer even noticing. Because let the user get used to uncomfortability and the gratification will feel even better. I cannot back this up yet, but I feel that our current depression problem in Europe can also benefit from these types of design. Let's wrap these uncomfortable designs in a beautiful package and give the end consumer a conscious choice. Especially in our current energy crisis, it would be the better option to provide passive energy systems. This way, slowly but surely, we will change our behavior for good and change the way our cities work and look. We'll be safe, secure, and happy. Who wouldn't want an outcome like this? I am so convinced of this principle, I want to develop and work on solutions like this later in my job. I know I'm not the only one convinced of this, and that's why a lot of technologies already exist. I hope to add to them and make them better. Not for my future, but for the future of humankind. I know this way of living will be better for our mental health and our blue marble.